So here we introduce how we rewrite Excel file. There are three packages related to reading and writing the Excel file. The first is SLWT. WT means write, and the second is SLRD. RD means read, and the third is the Open Python Excel. Before using the package, you need to install all of them, and you should know that SLWT package is no longer maintained, and it is possibly the only package that can write the XLS file format. Although SLRD can also read the XLS format. Okay, so if you want to read and write SX format file, you need to install OpenPython Excel. Okay, so be careful when you rewrite this Excel file. Okay, let's see first example. Beatles is the data frame we want to create, and we create from the dictionary called people, and here is the value for the people's first, last, and first keys. Okay, so we build a data frame called Beatles, and we use the set option to set the parameter or options for the data frame. So be careful that in the example I give to you, the code lag display. Okay, so if you want to run the program smoothly, be sure to put the string display inside the code. Okay, so be careful here. Okay, so this is just a set option. Just set the option for the data frame, and it is easy to understand because from the name you can guess the meaning. It set the next columns of the data frame, next rows of the data frame, and the next column width of the data frame. Okay, and this is the value for the option. Okay, these are the value for the option. Okay, and here we use the tool Excel to write the data frame to the Excel file. So you can write it to the XLS or SLXX file. Okay, and we can use the read Excel to read the Excel file into a data frame. Let's run this. Okay, here's the Beatles, the data frame here. Okay, And okay, be careful when the data are write the data frame write to the Excel file. So it just write the data frame to bit XLS. So we open the bit XLS file, and you see, okay, the form when the data writes to the Excel file. Yeah, this is the index. Okay, this is the index, and these are the three columns. Okay, first, the last, and first. Okay, so in the first column will be index. Okay, and this is the bit XLS file. Okay, the same on the same. Okay, but when they are reading from the Excel file into a data frame, then if you are not careful, then there may be some uh, noisy in your data frame. So like this, when it reads the bit XLS file into the bit2 data frame, so if you open the bit2 data frame, you see that there's one more additional column which is unnamed, and actually this is the uh, index. Okay, this is the index of the of your data. So like this, when you open the so it means that when the you read Excel, you use the read Excel to read the Excel file into a data frame. This column will be treated as a data column. Okay, so and this will be the index auto-generated by pandas. Okay, so actually, okay, usually we will when we read the Excel file into a data frame, okay, and we will add a parameter called index column to 0 equals to 0. It means that we tells the pandas, okay, that this column is actually index. Okay, so don't treat it as a data column. Okay, so usually we will put we will add a parameter. Okay, we will add this parameter. Okay, so when you use okay, so like this, when we add the options, okay, now the data frame looks normal. Okay. And this bring out the data types. Okay, and here okay, when you use the to Excel, be noticed that we can only write one sheet, okay, into the SLS or SLS file. So if you want to write more than one sheet in the workbook for the Excel file, then we need to create the so-called Excel writer object and use some options inside the constructor. Then we can write multiple sheets of data into the Excel file. So like this. Okay, this is the sheet name you want to write data to, and this is the mode. Okay, default is write. Okay, or just overwrite the data in the Excel file. And but also if you want, you can use a pen. Okay, but default is a write or overwrite. Okay, so yeah, and yeah, so let's see how it is used. So this is the we call the Excel writer constructor, and we link it to the file called bit.slss, and we get the writer object. Okay, then we also use to Excel. Okay, and to write the data frame into the Excel file. But now, okay, we can assign the sheet name. Okay, tell the system that the data frame is writing to a specific sheet, and this is the writer object. Okay, and this is also used to Excel to write another data. Okay, and to the same Excel file, but with a different sheet name. So here we have the different sheet name, and the data is that we use. Okay, we just take out the birth column whose value is less than 1941. Okay, we take out those values and write it to the different sheet. Okay, so you can see the results. Okay, out of that last we have to call it save. We have call save method to finish. Okay, to save on the SLS file. Okay, so be sure you need to call this. Okay, if you don't if you don't use this instruction, the data still is not saved to the file. Okay, so this is the result. So you can see that there are two worksheets in the Excel file. So this is the data in all sheet, and this is the data in 1940 sheet. Okay, so you see here different data in different sheet. So here we burst here. Okay, we just take out because we want just one burst. To the value of burst is less than 1941. So here, okay, and here's the data we want. Okay, so we run it again. And we open the bit.slc file. no, sorry, it's the x-axis. So you see here, okay, this is the data in the worksheet all. This is the data in worksheet 1940. Okay, so different. Next is that we introduce how to read the data from the zip file. First, that is if there's only one CSV file in the zip file, so you can directly read the CSV file using the read CSV. So in our example, there's a zip file, okay, vehicles, and the zip file contains only one CSV file. So you can directly read the CSV file into autos data frame like this. So you see here, if you unzip the vehicle CSV.zip file, you can see that inside the zip file there's only one CSV file. So like that. And yeah, this is the autos data frame. Okay, and if you observe the modify on column, you will see that the data type in the modify on of the modify on column is the object. So like this. So that if you want to see here, the data type of the modify on column is the object. But if you just to see the content of the modify on here, you see actually the data in modify on column is daytime. It's daytime data type. So we need to convert the content or the data type of the modify on to the daytime type. Okay, so how we convert the object data type into daytime data format? There are two ways. Okay, there are two ways to convert. The first way is that we first load the data into a data frame, then we convert the column into a daytime format by using toDaytime. Okay, so first load, then use the function. Okay. Second is that when we load the file into the data frame, we also use the pass state option or parameter. in the constructor. Okay, in the not constructor, in the read the CSV file. Okay, we just do it simultaneously. Okay, so let's see how they are done. So first we see for the first method here. Okay, so like here you see that we print. Okay, we first load the data. Okay, we first load the data, then we print out the data type of the modify on. You see. Okay. So like this, you can see the data type of current modify on is object here. Okay, you see here. Okay. So then we need to convert. Uh, we use the to data frame um, method to convert the modify on column into a data type format. So here we convert, then we reassign to overwrite to the same column in the data frame. Okay. Then we use the info method to display the data type of each column. And you see here, yeah, now the data type of modify on is now changed to daytime format, daytime data type. Okay, so this is the first method. Okay, and the second is that method is that we just do it when we read the file into the data frame. Okay, so we in read the CSV method, we read the CS file into a data frame, then we assign the parameter called pass date. Okay, to change the columns into the daytime data type, and we assign. Okay, we want to change the modify on column. Okay, to the daytime data type. Okay, you see here. Okay, so this also can be done. Okay, so then okay, we mark the previous code here. Okay, then we rerun. So you see here also. Okay, you see here also. Okay, the data type of modifies on is also changed to the daytime data type. Okay, so both methods can be used. Okay. Here we see the case that when multiple CSV file in a zip file, how we read the file into a data frame. So in such case, we need a Python module called zip file. Okay, and we have example a zip file which you can download from the trunk classes. Okay, so in the zip file, there are three CSV files inside. So we will download just one CSV file called multiple choice response .csv file here. Okay, from the zip file. So here's the content of multiple choice response .csv. Okay, the first column is the time from start to finish, and the second is that question 1. Okay, and the C column is the other text for question 1, and D column is the question 2, E column is the question 3, and etc. And the second row, okay, and you can see here is the duration and the content of the questions. And from this row is the answer of different maybe customers. Okay, the answers from the customers. So you see there are a lot of answers from different customers, and here here are the answers. Okay, and here are answers. So that is the basics structure of the CSV file. And this is some useful method in zip file module. First is that we use a constructor to construct a zip file object. So the first parameter is the file name or path name of the zip file. So it will return a zip file object for later use. And this is the name list method, because the zip file may contain many CSV files. So the name list function will return the file name of this CSV file. And open is to open a specific file. Okay, and we have mode. Okay, you can open it as a read. Also, see here is the example of how we use this method. First, we create the zip file object, and we use the example file as input, and it will return file-like object or zip file object. Okay, and we use the nameless function to print out the file name in the zip file. Yeah, then we use open. Okay, we use open to open a specific CSV file, and it will return file-like object called zip ext file, and it can be for later use, like in read the CSV, so that the file content can be converted into a data frame called KCAG. Okay, and we just use a simple integer indexing method we have introduced to get the questions and the answers from the customers and assign these data to a different variables. So run it again. So here, okay. So here you see, because the print, okay, you print print out the file name, the files, the name of the file in the zip file. So I open here. If you unzip the Kaggle example file, you see here there are three CSV files here, and this is the file we want to convert it, load and convert it to a data frame. So here, okay, and we use the same read CSV method to read the CSV file. Okay, but first, remember we must use the open method in the zip file to open the CSV file first. And here is the questions. Okay, if you open the Kaggle, okay, maybe a little bit. Okay, so you see here, here's the data we read from the CSV file. Okay, so here integer location 0. So it means that we want to get the data in row index is 0. So we will get this. Okay, we will get the first row. Okay, so if you open the KG questions here, you return the series, okay, containing the content of the first row. So you see here, okay, Q1, yeah, Q1 other text, yeah, so it's the series, okay, and the others, the other rows, okay, is the other rows are the answers of these questions. Okay, so here survey. Okay. Okay, so here from the second row, yeah, all the other rows contains the answers. Okay, okay, so you can see here. Before ending this topic, there are 2 points you may need to know. So first is that unlike the read the CSV method, the zip file module cannot read the network file directly from the URL. So you can check the document. Okay, you can check the document. The read CSV can accept the URL as the parameter, and he can read the network file directly. But in zip file module, they cannot. You must give in either specific file name or path name. They cannot accept network file. So if you want to open the network file, first you need to download download network file first, maybe into your local disk. Then use the previous method we mentioned to convert the zip file and into the data frame. The second is that read the CSV can also handle other zip file format like gzip, maybe BZ2 or XZ. Okay, so yeah, it is your choice. Okay, it's your choice that you can think if you want to just read the CS file directly from the zip file and convert it to the data frame, or you you can manually first unzip the zip file, okay, then use the read the CSV to read the CSV files and convert them into data frame.